All right, good morning, everybody. This is our official first full day in Dublin, and I have jet lag. Horrible. It's a 5-hour time difference from me. But you know what? I'm not gonna let it bother me. Today we are gonna go get some breakfast, and we are going to visit the prison. There's nobody there, but we're going to visit the Trinity College and a few other places. And Patrick and I always love to anytime we're in another country, we just like to just follow where the locals go, is what we always say. And so that's what we're going to do today. I had my first taste of real Guinness, as I call it. I'm gonna try cider today. Patrick reminded me last night when we were trying to fall asleep that a lot of folks here drink cider. So that's what we're gonna do. All right, so come on, let's go. It's time to take on our first full day in Dublin. All right, so we're at breakfast. Our hotel offers it for us. But we're gonna try blood sausage today. I did not get the beans. None of you Europeans come after me. Americans, we have this relatively the same thing. We call it pork and beans, and I'm not a fan. I understand the heritage behind it, and I respect it, but I'm not eating it. All right, here goes nothing. Not the worst thing I've ever tasted, but I'll let y'all keep it. So we found out that the prison you have to buy a ticket for, and unfortunately they are sold out. All right, so we've arrived at St. Patrick's Cathedral, and listen to that. All right, so let's get a closer look. All right, so we're closer. This is the park in front. Oh, seriously gorgeous. Look at that. Just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's get closer. Patrick, it's your church. Oh. I suspect, well, there's nothing scientific about this, but I suspect the bells are going off because of the coronation. You know, Southern Ireland doesn't give two whips about the king, but, you know, let's be respectful, right? We're gonna go down there. All right, for you history buffs, who I am among you, this church is from the 1800s, or was eradicated in the 1800s. I assumed it was much older. I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking, you know.
You might not want to use the word eradicated. That means gotten rid of. Being erected.
Erected. Sorry. Erect.
The doors opened in 1879.
There we go. The doors. The doors. Opened in 1879. Oh, there goes that. We were gonna eavesdrop on this little group to see if we can get some history, but they're not speaking in English, so there went that plan. When we left the hotel this morning, the concierge, or the bouncer as I call him, he goes, do you need an umbrella? And Patrick says, no, I have one. He goes, oh good, always prepared. All right, let's try this again. It is not from the 1700s.
You said 1800s.
1800s, whatever. It's not from the 1800s. Let's try.
Wrong St. Patrick.
Wrong St. Patrick. The one that we were referring was the little one that's in Chicago.
No, New York City.
I was at New York, my bad. And I didn't get the steeple. Look, see those lovely clouds? I can't wait for it to rain down. But anyway, so I'm sorry, when was the date that it was made?
12. Let's see, the building itself dates from 1220 to 1259.
Wow. Wow.
So 800 and...
800 years old.
Yeah.
800 years old. It's
Actually,
older
hold
than
on.
the United States.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go take a tour because the one in New York is 25 American dollars. This is only 8 pounds.
West of South Wall, east, north.
All right, for all you history people, again, me included, look at this. This is straight out of a flippin' movie. And it's... Oh. Oh my gosh. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Oh my god, it goes on and on and on. Right there are the pipes for the organ. That's the old organ. That's the stairway to get up to play it. This is the Tree of Remembrance. And this is the, there's a story behind it. It was two Irish clans were fighting, and one of the Irish clans ran to the sanctuary of this very church, and the opposing clan demanded that they come out, and they refused. And so the whole, wait for this lady to get by, the hole that was carved, he took his sword and carved it, stuck his hands through it, and said, either shake my hand or cut it off. Gotta tell ya, back then they had some cojones. I wish I could describe the smell. It's just unbelievable.
This really not that long. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. This was built in 1712.
So we just finished the long hall, which is, for those of you who don't know, is where they keep the harp for the Irish emblem, so to speak. And so we're sitting out in like a courtyard, and a notice comes up on my feed and says that 7 years ago today, I published Claudine Chaos. I think that's just kind of ironic considering I'm sitting in the middle of Dublin, Ireland. And yeah, so see if I can turn this around. No, won't do it. But that's all right. I'll get a shot of this little courtyard that we're sitting in. Something wrong?
Zip tie that in. I don't have a knife.
So Patrick, how have you enjoyed your day today?
Need a pint.
It's not been that tragic. You absolutely.
No, it's been nice. St. Patrick's was wonderful. Very old, very old. A lot of history. The stacks, very neat to see. Still a working library. That surprised me actually. The weather's turned out decent today.
Still hasn't rained. Still waiting for that rain. All right, and this is Dublin Castle. We came later in the day just because we were told that oh goodness, almost fell off. That it would be, hello husband, a huge disappointment. I don't know what I expected, but I don't know, maybe more? I don't know. Here's a map. And there's the turret. Very modern.
I'm trying to keep some of the construction out of it.
They're doing construction. Let me go around the front. This was the church. That's part of the castle, and there again they were doing all this. But yeah. All right, and I'm gonna try and tip this there. Castle, me. Castle, me.
Part of the royal chapel.
This is part of the royal chapel. I'll show you the rest in just a little bit. We were told that a tour of the castle would be lackluster, and so we decided just to come late in the evening and just, look around it. So that's what we've done. Now it's time to go get a pint. All right, although this is not a 200-year-old bar, this is an open bar that had a seat, which in Dublin on a Saturday night is free. Yes? So I'm having cider because I really enjoy cider. I enjoy Guinness, but cider's my friend too. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Castle is literally back over there. It's a good time. I highly recommend it. So you're the only American in the room when Neil Diamond's Sweet Caroline comes on, and you're the only one that sings the song. Bum, bum, bum. Only one in the room, y'all. Only one in the room. Finally!
Touching warm, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sweet Caroline, bum, bum, bum. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. Bum, Caroline, bum, bum, bum.
All right, y'all, that is the end of our first official day in Dublin. Tomorrow is the Guinness tour, and who knows what we're going to get into tomorrow.